Okay, guys, this is going to be real fun. We're going to try and do a live with Wendi Campa. And Wendi is having Faith help her get on. So hopefully this all works out good. Okay. Wendi, it says it's adding you. Oh, oh, we got it. Hi, Faith.
Hi.
I'm so glad you guys, we got this. This was the easiest one we got connected.
Yay. Good.
Awesome.
Okay, so right now it looks like you're the only one that's here on it with us, but because I tagged you, if somebody has questions afterwards, you can go back in and answer.
Okay, awesome. Love to.
Okay, so for people who are going to be watching this later or whatever, I invited you because I know you are an extraordinary mom that does a zillion different things, and the kids are involved in showing and showing livestock, junior rodeo, all kinds of stuff. So why don't you just tell everybody a little bit about you guys to start with?
Okay, so my name is Wendi Campa. I'm from Kingman, Arizona, and I have two kids, Faith, who's 12, Bronson, who's 8, and a husband who works for BNSF. He works for the railroad, runs an explosive detection dog. I'm a hygienist. I've been a hygienist for about 14 years. And we're big into junior rodeo and showing livestock. We show all over the state of Arizona. We do the Rocky Mountain Series, which is in Utah. Actually, they do other places, but we just do the Utah show. And then we also show Freedom and Liberty Series, SELA Series, Southern International Arizona Livestock Association, and we show a couple other smaller shows. We do our state fair and Arizona Nationals.
Okay, so what kind of livestock do you guys show?
So we belong to a couple different breed associations. We belong to the Angus Association, the Shorthorn Association, the Key Association, and the Maintainer Association.
Okay,
And
for those of us that aren't real current in that, is that all cattle?
yeah, so it's different breeds of cattle. And we show breeding, the breeding stock, and we show the market side also.
Okay, don't you guys also show hogs?
We do show a little bit of hogs. It's hard to haul hogs with cattle, so Faith just does the local 4-H show with hogs. So just a little bit.
Okay, so how did you guys get involved with showing cattle?
My husband is a 7th generation rancher, and my family ranched in Kingman. I think they came to Kingman in the 60s on my mom's side, maybe in the 40s on my dad's side. And so I raised range cattle for 4-H, and my husband, he also did cattle and sheep, and so that's how we kind of fell in love with the stock show industry. And then Faith came to me about 4 years ago and said, "Mom, I want to show a steer." And I said, "How about a rabbit?" Because you're little, honey. And she was bound and determined she was going to show a steer. And so we got Mr. Biggs. And it was a rough go. There was a lot of tears, and it was tough the first couple months getting him broke. And I was told that, I was wrong for getting her a steer because she's going to get hurt. And she just kept after it and kept trying. And we got through it, and she had a great year with him. Really good year.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so I'm going to ask you this because I kind of ask everybody. Is there something that you think that people should know about not only showing, but the sacrifices for having kids showing full-time jobs everything, that kind of stuff, because I know there's a lot of misconceptions to do with showing cattle and showing animals, period.
Yeah. So every morning we get up about 4 or 5 o'clock and we're out in the barn taking care of our show stock. And then I had to work about 7:30, and I work all day, and then we come home, and before we even eat dinner, we're out in the barn taking care of show stock. So we're washing, we're blow drying, we're cleaning pens, we're training them, that so that she can be a team with that animal. Um, and it's a lot of work, but it teaches the kids so much about responsibility and caring for things. And when they go out there and they show the animal, it teaches them how to communicate with that judge and how to be honest and look the judge in the eyes and be able to shake his hand. And it's a job interview every time you walk out into the ring, and it teaches them life skills. And I wish everybody could be a stock show kid, because it does teach them so much about life, and we love it. We love the industry. Everybody's super supportive. All the other stock show moms. At State Fair this year, I had a mom mention to me how in the picture of these kids, she goes, those are our kids. We support all those kids, and we love those kids, and it's really neat how we all come together and do support each other in this industry. It's important, and it is hard work. Every time we go to a show, we leave Friday, we travel all day. Some of them that we go to are 6 hours away, Douglas, Sonoyta. Sometimes we're on the road, for a long time, and then we get there, we unload, we start washing, blow drying, clipping. It's a family thing. We all have our things that we do. Bronson likes to help set up pens. He comes out and washes, and we all have our little jobs that we do, and we do it as a family. So it's pretty awesome. Yep. Yep. They get fed
Okay.
every morning before us, like she said. Yeah.
Yes, and Faith, you can talk too. You don't have to just look at mom and talk. You can chime in, because I'm sure there's kids that might watch this that want to hear your side of it too.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people, I'm always hearing, and not that I ever showed animals, but I was in 4-H as a kid, and I do know a lot of people are horrified that you obviously, I've seen pictures of you and everything, and you obviously bond with them, and then people are horrified that they find out that you sell them to be slaughtered and ate. Um, Kind of explain that, because I know there's so many people that just don't get it.
Well, you get your steers and they're your partner through that, but that's just
Probably
it's how they
producing. Yeah.
that's how they
Not
produce.
everybody's made to be a producer, but we know that we're feeding the country, and we're feeding families, and we we choose to eat, beef, eat protein, and that's part of the
And
process.
that's
We're proud of the beef we raise. We're proud that it does make a really good product.
I mean, not everybody does
Right.
it.
And not everybody, you don't have to do the market side of it. We choose to
Right.
do the market side of it. You can just do the breeding side of it, and then you never have to sell those. Like Bronson likes the breeding part of it. Obviously, with Paris has been his best partner through the whole thing. So he would never sell Paris. Obviously, every time he goes out to the pasture where our cattle are turned out after they show, because they only show for about a year. Once they have a baby, they don't show anymore in the Sailor circuit. You can't, and there's other circuits that allow you to show breeding cattle or cows that have calved. So it's a heifer until it has had a baby, and then it's a cow. But you can just do that part of it, and then you don't have to sell. Our auction actually did the best it's ever done, though. We did 310,000 for the kids this year, and that's kind of an estimate number with the add-ons. I wasn't sure what the end number was, but most of the kids did really, really well, and they'll use that money to pay for college. They'll use that money to pay for their next project. So they had an outstanding year. Our community came out and supported them, and got good products from our auction.
Yeah.
So
Very good. So,
yeah.
Faith, are you doing junior rodeo too?
Well, yeah, I've started doing some KJRAs, the Kingman Junior Rodeos. But I mean, showing's just kind of my passion, and that's what I love to do. So we do that more than I do rodeo. So,
Okay.
The last
But
weekend we
Bron
had a trailer headed to Globe and one trailer headed to the KJRA. So
yep.
I told them, you guys choose, what do you want to do? And Faith said, I want to go to the Sela show. And Bronson said, Mom, I want a rodeo. So one
Yeah.
went one way and one went the other.
that's amazing. And how do you keep up with it?
I don't know. There's days that it's hard, but I
We push through it and we
we
get
push
through it
through it.
for
Yep.
the family.
Yep, that's right. Lots of family and friends and people that come and help us. Like at the last show, we had friends that came over and just started helping blow out cattle or clip or fit or it
And that's
just
one of the best things about showing. You got your friends there and they'll all help you.
yep, they'll all help you. That's a really neat thing about the stock show
Right.
industry is having the extra help. So we appreciate it and we're thankful.
Well, and that's cool. And Wendy, do you still ride?
I do a little bit, Robin, not very much. We have a really
Well,
nice
when do you
room
have
here.
time?
Yeah, that we just picked up, and I need to get her start patterning her for Bronson because he's gonna need something here pretty soon. His horse is getting old, so hopefully I can find some time to start patterning her. But keeping everything legged up, keeping the cattle all clean and clipped and all their hair care. It's a lot. It is a lot.
So how many livestock do you have that you're actually showing? I realize you have a ton of livestock.
Well, last year we had 6 cattle in our barn. This year we have 5. We just got our 2 yesterday, 2 of them. So we got 5 this year. So,
Wow.
5 on our
And
shoe.
yep.
it amazes me when you say you blow dry them. I mean, I can't even blow dry my dog, let alone a cow. That's amazing. So, how many horses do you have?
We just bought one not too long ago, but we have 5 horses too. So
Faith has 2, Bronson has 2, and then we have the colt that eventually will be Bronson's.
yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so you and your husband don't really have any horses now?
No, they've all been taken away. The roan mare that I used to run barrels on, my Faith took over. So, but it's
Okay.
good. It's all right. I call myself the barn help. Actually, I use another word, but it's probably not appropriate.
Yeah, I know exactly what word that is. I think I was using it last weekend. Um, okay, so Faith, how do you do with school and all your showing and everything? How do you keep up with all that?
Well, I get up bright early in the morning. Sun comes up. I'm out there. I feed my cattle. Then I'm barely make it on time for school because I'm hustling up. And then I come home, start working cattle, blowing and washing, and then it's just dark. Then we feed them, and then I come in and eat dinner, and we go to bed. So it's just everyday routine. So over and over
And then
again.
you take some homework on the road.
I do take
You get
homework.
homework on the road, and then sometimes we're up till 11, 12 o'clock doing homework.
Yep.
Lately, you've had a lot of homework lately.
Yeah.
It's been a little rough lately, but we're
Yeah.
getting through it.
Yep.
So.
That's amazing. So, anything else you guys think you want to tell anybody?
If anybody's interested in getting into showing stock, we'd love to help them. We'd love to get them. We do an incentive program. We actually have our kids for the incentive program this year, and we got them a pallet of feed, and it was really cool. We had Justin with Nutrina come in and help us, and Cal's get this gal a pallet of feed for free. So that was really, really cool. And then Sullivan.
I love to help kids just with their showmanship and how to show them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I do. So.
And Sullivan came in too and helped with that, huh?
Yeah.
Sullivan gave us a starter kit, and so we'd love to get anybody that's interested in getting started. We can get them in with some good breeders, a good 4-H program, and we have a wonderful livestock camp that goes on in July, and it's everything: sheep, goats, pigs, and cattle. And we can get them hooked up with a week long of education, and it's a great starter camp. So, and it's put on by the Despains and Sullivan and Lackeys. There's a whole bunch of them that put that on for the kids, and it's an absolute amazing first timers program.
Yeah.
Livestock camp. So
Yeah.
but yeah, we'd love to help anybody out that is interested in the industry. We love it, and we think it's the best. So
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
where is the livestock camp held?
it's in Holbrook.
yeah.
Okay.
Holbrook. Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I keep expecting somebody to ask a question, and I am not
Yeah.
seeing any questions. Probably the time of day we're doing this, people
Yeah.
are at work. But like I said, they can comment on it afterwards and ask either one of you questions. And
Yeah.
I really appreciate this. And you guys really did great on jumping on. This has been the first one that I haven't had to start over and go, oh, geez, we can't get anybody on.
Oh, it's fun. Thanks, Robin, for
Yeah.
doing this. We appreciate it,
You're
and we hope your horse
welcome.
is doing well. So
He is. He's home, and
good.
that's good.
Yeah.
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 Crazy. So,
Okay.
but yeah,
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and I'm gonna get back to work. And you guys probably have work you need to do with your cattle.
yeah, thank you. We're actually off today. My doctor invited us down to Boulder to the Pirates
Caribbean.
Caribbean. So
Oh,
we're off today, and then we're headed back early tomorrow to get back in the barn.
It's about our first weekend off in a really long
Forever.
time.
Yeah.
Really
very
long.
Yeah.
nice. Well, enjoy your weekend off.
Thank
Thank
you, Robin.
you.
We appreciate
Okay.
it. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
All right,
Thanks, guys. Bye bye.
bye.